Portable document format. Introduced by Adobe Systems in 1993, portable document format is widely used for publishing and reading digital documents and became an ISO standard in 2008. PDF UA, Universal Accessibility, is a revision of the PDF standard that defines guidelines for making PDF documents accessible and became an ISO standard in July 2012, updated in 2014. PDF UA is referenced by the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines WCAG 2.0. PDF UA includes several features in support of accessibility, the core of which is the ability to determine the logical order of content in a PDF document, independently of the content's appearance or layout through tags. Hence the term tagged PDF. This makes it possible for an assistive technology like web browsers to read a PDF out loud, reflow it for a small screen, and facilitate users who rely on keyboard control. PDF has the benefit that it can faithfully render printed material on digital devices and on print media. PDF UA ensures the documents are fully accessible when they are used. However, there are still many examples of bad PDF that fail to reach accessible standards. PDF similarity to the printed page means that it is especially useful where both print and digital forms of a document are required. Industries like publishing, financial services, government, healthcare, and utilities all depend heavily on PDF for printed and digital communications. Office documents. Microsoft Office and Google Docs, amongst many others, are ubiquitous tools for authoring content. However, when these tools were originally designed, they did not incorporate document semantics or consider the need for accessible information. Styles are the key to incorporating semantics into Office documents and are the equivalent of semantic tags in HTML, like H1 and P for paragraph. When styles are used at the authoring stage, they can be flowed through to other published renditions of the original, such as HTML and PDF, which means that they can be read with screen readers. Office documents are widely used for authoring content, but not always for publishing content. Accessible images. Accessible images is attracting increased attention, and considerable work has been done since 2012 to develop standards. In particular, the so-called alt description tag has been added to digital standards to allow descriptions to be provided. Unfortunately, there is plenty of pictorial image information that isn't classified and described, so there are great efforts afoot, mainly in the artificial intelligence tools and communities, to automate the process of making images accessible. The common theme behind accessible formats is the need for semantics. Semantics describe the relationship between and the meaning of words and is a key concept for understanding information. Common semantics include titles, headings, images, captions, document navigation, references, tables, and captions. But different standards and formats have different ways of expressing semantics. For example, a printed book may have a table of contents and page numbers as its primary means of navigation. An ebook, on the other hand, may have a navigation menu with hyperlinks to other parts of the publication. Some standards, such as HTML and PDF, are able to convey a wide range of semantics. However, other standards find this more challenging. Semantics are important to the reading experience because many publications require navigation of content in a non-linear manner. It would be frustrating to find that a publication had to be read linearly from first to last, but documents without semantics impose that limitation on the reader. Having introduced UCAF, human rights and legislation, disability and accessible information standards, I hope that you now have a good understanding of what UCAF does. Our mission is to establish effective guidance for accessible information across a broad range of accessible standards, abilities, and sectors. We want to create flourishing forums for accessible information standards, peopled by experts in their field who you're hearing over the next few days. We partner with leading international standards bodies to ensure the best practices are applied in the UK. Those organisations include the DAISY Consortium, ISAB, and the PDF Association. We want to ensure that best practice advice and guidance is available to support transcribers. We want to publicise and promote the need for accessible information to publishers and the public in general. And we want to engage users and promote their views in accessible information standards. We hope that you found this introduction to UCAF useful and that you'll enjoy our sessions over the next 2 days. And in addition, we're hosting an accessible information panel session at 4 o'clock today, attended by all of our subject experts for UCAF standards. Please join us there. Thank you for your time, wherever you may be.